first. Represent just that side. Three volunteers out of it. Cadets from 14 Art and Area Senior High School Global Cadet Corps, Square School of Business Army Cadet Corps, Upper Senior High School Police. My nice shots, why? You can't fix it.
You make cameraman, you should have the time to talk. You forget a very nice shot of it. You know the front, I don't have to do that.
Your back, what?
Faster. The Minister for Youth Development and Empowerment, the Honorable Opare Addo, the CEO of the National Youth Authority, dialogue where we have the opportunity to ask the Chief of Staff questions. And so it's going to be an open forum. We would select some of you randomly to ask the Chief of Staff any question that you may have. And of course, he will respond to them appropriately. If he doesn't have answers for your question at the moment, I'm sure that at the appropriate time or given an appropriate opportunity, he would do that. So let's quickly go through his bio briefly so we know the person that we are dealing with this afternoon.
So, Honorable Julius Debra was born on April 24, 1966 in Obem, Ghana, a prominent Ghanaian politician and a member of the National Democratic Congress. He currently serves as the Chief of Staff to the President, John Dramani Mahama, a position he was appointed to in February 2015 and again in 2025 January. So you can imagine, he's a competent man. And so, known for his loyalty to President John Dramani Mahama, Mr. Debrah played a key role in Mahama's political comeback, strategizing after the 2016 election, where we lost, to secure a historic victory in 2024. Honorable Julius Debrah's political career includes serving as a Minister of Local Government and Rural Development, where he spearheaded initiatives like National Sanitation Day campaign and the Ghana Streets naming exercise to improve public health and urban planning. He also held positions such as the Regional Minister for the Eastern and Greater Accra region. Now, before politics, he was an entrepreneur in tourism, insurance, real estate, broadcasting, and served as the Executive Director of the Ghana Tourism Authority, revitalizing that sector. He attended the Imperial Senior High School, Senior Secondary School at the time, and the Achimota School. He had his A-levels in 1987 and 1989. He holds a Bachelor of Arts and MA in Archaeology and Sociology, specializing in Museum and Heritage Studies from the University of Ghana. He further studies in Sustainable Tourism Development in Japan in 2011 and Archaeology in Norway in 2018. Well, most describing as a self-described people's person, he's widely respected for his grassroots engagement, humility, and ability to unify political divides. He is married with 3 children and aspires to be a tour guide in West Africa after politics. That's what we're looking forward to. And so Karim will do us the honors of inviting him to begin the youth dialogue.
Ladies and gentlemen, shall we all be upstanding as we welcome the Chief of Staff of the Republic of Ghana, the Honorable Julius Debra.
Please sit. Please be seated. Nananom, development partners, senior military officers, and the Minister for Youth Development and Empowerment, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for the opportunity for me to interact with you. I want to talk about 2 things before we start the section. I want to thank Nana for that bold initiative of trying to establish an industrial zone in your enclave. It's in line with the President's objectives, and definitely I will send your message back to him, and I believe strongly that you will receive a delegation from the Minister for Trade, Agribusiness, and Agri. I like the team, igniting potential and inspiring change. But my young colleagues, I prefer to talk to you today as a senior brother and not as a politician, because along my journey, I learned a few things and I thought I should share some with you. The first one is what I call the I will, I can spirit. You need it. You must make up your mind that anything at all you set your mind up to is possible with the blessings of God. And that also linked me to the God factor. It may be Allah, it may be God, it may be anything. But you must believe that strongly when you look up to your Creator and you make supplications, He listens. I love the story in the Bible that says, when God wanted to create man, He said to His angels, let us create man in our own image. And the beautiful part that I like is after they formed man, He said to them, let us breathe some of our spirit into man. Which to me presupposes that indirectly you are a small God because you were made in the image of God. And so anything at all that you call to being should happen. The gentleman that is standing in front of you today has a very rough start, let me put it that way. I grew up in a village known as Akrabo. And all the way up to sixth form, we had never seen electricity. And so you can imagine. Why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this story so that if you are from Bumpurugu or Yoyo, don't be discouraged. You must know that with God on your side, you could also one day rise up to the top. So, I had my basic school at Akrabo, where, honestly, we didn't have enough teachers. So anytime you write a paragraph, you should expect the red pen to run about 10 times through the paragraph. But that does not discourage us. We continue to forge ahead. And then luckily for me, I passed the common entrance and found myself in Impressive Secondary School. Like they say, what a wow, village boy in primary school. Then we soldiered on. Luckily for me, after the O-level, then I got admission to Achimota School. All using lantern, not electricity. Why am I telling you this? I'm telling you because I want you to be motivated and know that we are here to ignite potentials and inspire change. Don't look at your current situation and feel belittled. Don't see yourself because you don't have shoes on and feel belittled. The Maker doesn't use successful people to cause change. He uses people like ourselves, the nobodies, the have-nots. And that is why God makes a statement. I chose Kojo Bekwe from the village without electricity, and he's now a medical doctor. And I believe each and every one of us here has the potential to become successful. Our president, President John Dramani Mahama, says every day that he believes so much in the youth, and that's why he created a whole ministry for youth development and empowerment. All the things that he said were not things that he said as rhetorics in normal politics. He said them because he believed them. In our private times, he asked, Julius, this youth thing, which level do you think I'm taking it to? And sometimes I say, sir, as for you, the way I believe you, I can't imagine where you are taking it to. So the youth of this nation, be assured that you have a leader who believes in you and who is going to ensure that you become successful. On that few remarks, I bring you his special greetings from the presidency, and he wants me to reassure you that he loves all of us and he will treat us like his children and make sure that we get the best in life. At this stage, I'm available for your questioning. Thank you for having me.
Warriors here, this is Gungulum, 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 Gung. This is Ghana News TV. The time is 6 o'clock. Let me follow. Ghana.
So send this cafe amanoni aba Africa ha. Use LemFi. Say ye fear wo pese won tono. Use LemFi. E dan ya na say japade a wani da so a wo pese oto Africa ha no. Use LemFi. So wo send this sika ama odofo e de aboa no Africa ha. Use LemFi. Sanso e na say wo tie obi school fees ama no a. Use LemFi. Yenti ame kanfo LemFi ama one say utimi send this car efa LemFi so a e ma ne begu bank account mu sanso e na timi begu mobile money account mu eno achi nso no de bia LemFi e wo daily rate a e ma hu sika dodo a wo send a wo benya LemFi e secured na wo send this car enche na nipa a wo send ama no ne nsa aka LemFi wo USA Canada UK Italy Germany Ireland Netherlands Spain Belgium Portugal and France what the LemFi send this car untu ahwe bomodian dey use me code NEWS news na say ene any day they can register or LemFi so a unya bonus sanso and use chen so a ye wo bonuses ahodo a ye de ma
follow and watch Ghana News TV.
Hey! Hey! Youth! Youth! Power! 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 Action! Our Honorable Chief of Staff, if you permit me, I also want to stand on the protocols that have already been established. It looks like our list is very long. Very important assignment to undertake, and that is why I am here this afternoon. As part of His Excellency's promises of establishing the Ministry for Youth Development, His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama also promised that when he becomes president of this country, he shall give the young people of this country a voice. And so today, we will be inaugurating the Ghana Youth Federation. This is a promise that His Excellency made to the good people of this country, and that promise is going to be honored today. It is with profound humility, a deep pride, and a resolute sense of duty that I stand before you again today as Minister for Youth Development and Empowerment. We gather here not for a mere formality, but for a moment that history will remember, that affirms our collective belief in Ghana's future. And we believe strongly that this future of this country will be very safe in the hands of the young people of this country. Today, we officially inaugurate the Ghana Youth Federation, a powerful, united front representing the voice, vision of young people from every corner of this country. The National Youth Authority Act, Act 939, gives the National Youth Authority the power to constitute this youth federation. This is not just an institution, but we believe this is a clarion call on behalf of all young people that our voices are echoed far beyond this auditorium. A promise was made by none other than His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama that under his leadership, the youth of Ghana would no longer have scattered voices in the wilderness, but one collective voice at the heart of policy making, governance, and national development. Today, His Excellency honors that pledge to the young people of this country. The Ghana Youth Federation will be the apex coordinating body for all youth organizations, movements, associations, and councils across the nation. Its mission is clear: to mobilize, to represent, and to empower the youth of Ghana, not just as beneficiaries of development, but as co-creators and architects of our national development. This federation will not be an echo chamber. It will be a force of advocacy, innovation, and unity. It will be a platform where young Ghanaians can engage directly with the state, with one another, and with the world. And so, to ensure this vision is guided by steady hands and sharp minds, I'm proud to announce the interim leadership of the Ghana Youth Federation. These include individuals with proven track records and commitment to youth development. Ladies and gentlemen, join me as I proudly invite them to the podium. Mr. Sharif Gali, who is the president of the Ghana Chamber of Young Entrepreneurs. Mr. Eric Asamoah Renchi, who is the financial secretary of the National Union of Ghana Students, NUCS. Is here. Mr. Eko Gerald, the General Secretary of the Catholic Youth Organization. Ms. Sarah Kelly, representative of the Ghana Federation of the Disabled. Mr. Ali Ibrahim, former national president of the National Network of Youth Groups. And Ms. Sabina Adjoa Amake, youth leader at the Ghana Girls Guide Association. Is she here? Okay. This will be the interim leadership for the Ghana Youth Federation. Their task is simple. They will be in office for 1 year. They have the task of making sure that the district youth federation councils are constituted and the regional youth federation councils are constituted. It is when the regional and district are constituted that they can now congregate and elect or position or put together the Ghana Federation, the Ghana National, am I pronouncing it right? The Ghana Youth Federation. And so when it is all done, from the districts to the regions, then we'll have the national. But this is the interim leadership that is going to oversee to the formation of this noble act. You will have the full weight of the ministry behind you. And I pledge my personal support and institutional commitment to ensure that the Ghana Youth Federation succeeds, not just by this symbolic act that we are seeing, but by making sure that they are given the needed support and resources to be able to function. Let us build a federation that is inclusive, transparent, innovative, and above all, impactful. Let us make Ghana the model for youth leadership across the continent. Let us show the world what it looks like when young people are not just consulted, but are empowered and put in places of power and position. On this note, it is my distinct honor and privilege to formally declare the Ghana Youth Federation duly inaugurated. And to the interim leadership, the task we are giving you is huge, but we believe in your potential. Go out there and do Ghana proud. Thank you all, and may God bless us all.
Thank you to His Excellency the President. He didn't just promise through his youth commander, he delivered. And I think that as youth, this is what we need. A president and a team that says and does it. And for us, we commit our support to work with the government. The Federation will not be any ordinary group or a pressure group. It's going to be a group to mobilize youth from every corner of the country and ensure we support His Excellency to achieve the dream of an empowered youth. If you're a young person here, today is a turning point. We are all happy that we are making history together. So thank you very much. will be coming to you. We are privileged to be the ones leading, but I tell you, we are not the ones leading. You are the one to lead. You are the one with the power. Let's do this for Mother Ghana. Thank you very much.
Let's do this for Mother Ghana. Thank you very much.
We are here today not just as a conference of young people, but a meeting of the present and the future to learn from the past and plan for the future, because we are the present and the future of this world. We are here not just to sing and dance, but we are here to exchange ideas and build the next business giants, the next great politicians, and the next great Africans, not just for Ghana, but for the entire world. And I'm extremely delighted to stand before you here as the CEO of the National Youth Authority. Only can it happen in a government led by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, where a young boy like myself from Boko will be made the CEO of National Youth Authority to lead all Ghanaian youth under the leadership of the first ever Minister for Youth Development, George Opare Addo. Of course, in that conversation, we'll also need the elderly to hear the youth. We speak in different voices. As you saw some dance, they were communicating the aspirations and the dreams of the youth. As you saw some sing, they were singing the dreams and aspirations of the youth. And as I stand here to speak, I speak not for myself, but for the millions of youth out there who we know we form the major majority and not the micro minority. We are the majority and we are more than them. We are more than them. So we shall decide and we shall execute. And that is why we are here today.
To say that we have done all this, but we have a little challenge. That is the program. I will liaise with the DCE so that we can come to you for your intervention. Personally, I'm saying this in the presence of all the youth here. And I believe you are also Adeoyo. I believe that once you have heard it, you will take it personally and make sure we provide all the logistics for the companies who want to operate here for it to be okay for them. In conclusion, I want to say, let us all share our insights and experiences freely, build partnerships that drive progress beyond this gathering, and learn from the success and challenges of others. Let us all, the youth, live here today with a renewed sense of purpose, ready to ignite the potential within ourselves and inspire the change our future depends on. Thank you very much.
So send this cafe amanoni aba Africa ha use LemFi. Say ye fear wo pese wo ntono use LemFi. Edan ya na say japade a wani da so a wo pese oto Africa ha no use LemFi. So wo send this sika ama odofo e de aboa no wo Africa ha use LemFi. Sanso e na say wo tie obi school fees ama no a use LemFi. Nyenti a make camfo LemFi ama one say utimi send this sika e fa LemFi so a e ma ne begu bank account mu. Sanso e na timi begu mobile money account mu. Eno achi nso no Debrah LemFi e wo daily rate a e ma hu sika dodo a wo send a wo benya. LemFi e secured na wo send this car enche na nipa a wo send ama no ne nsa aka. LemFi wo USA, Canada, UK, Italy, Germany, Ireland, Netherlands, Spain, Belgium, Portugal, and France. When the LemFi send this car, untu ahwe. Bomodi ade use me code NEWS news. Na say any day they can register or LemFi so a unya bonus. Sanso and now use chance so a ye wo bonuses ahodo a ye de ma.
Menu makwekwe sa sempa kania. Seminam na meti asempa na mo amane a na ma no keka me. Anyem bia what ANS Trading Agency Limited nka. Se wo ka say door to door for no de na e watwa. E sense obi ne wa wo say wo was door to door business nim. Wo nneoma wo UK a wo de ko Ghana. Ana say Germany a wo de ko Ghana. 3 to 5 weeks e be kwa kodu nipa ne puno no say try. Na de mo demonstration ko say adwuma de we mu ne say wo ho bo no. E da fom say boko. ANS Trading Agency Limited. Ewo air freight special service. And on your money, you never play. Intintempa na akwa kodu. Obetima for sa plan we also the new free Ghana, akwa UK and Germany. FAGG them, which na also na ye. I mean drop bomb. ANS Trading Agency Limited pe and a 40-footer any 20-footer container. For UK ediko Ghana and Germany ediko Ghana. Omo manuoma yemre. Import to export to them there for you. Omo Ghana na money 0249 170 423. UK has over free 0790 802 7527. Germany 09173 771 2733. Ubenya ANS Trading Agency Limited. Our West Croydon ANS Trading Agency Limited. Quantum Brantem. Wana beboya baso. Maybe next time in your fill up from the Debra.